Vadd here. This is my top Marvel Snap beginner tips. You win in Marvel Snap by having the most power in 2 of the 3 locations. In Marvel Snap, if you're tied on who's winning locations, the highest power across all locations will determine the winner. In Marvel Snap, card abilities are often what decides who wins or loses. Learning what your card abilities are and how they help you win is important. Example, playing Thor's hammer gives Thor a lot more power. If you only play Thor, you lose a lot of power Thor should have by playing his hammer with him. Turn initiative. Who shows their card first is important to understand. Sometimes in Marvel Snap, you have cards you want to be able to flip before your opponent, so your card ability activates first. On any given turn, you can know exactly whose card will flip first by the glowing nameplate. On the first turn, it's decided by a coin flip who's going to get to go first. Moving forward, it's decided by who is winning the most locations. If both players are winning the same number of locations, the highest total power will decide whose cards flip first. Energy in Marvel Snap is lost. If you don't spend the energy, you lose the energy. As a beginner, it's often better in Marvel Snap to play what cards you can when you can play them. You have a set amount of energy each turn in Marvel Snap, and having a card to play is usually best. Locations. Learn the Marvel Snap locations. The locations in Marvel Snap have a lot of deck synergy. Some locations make your deck a lot stronger. Some locations make your deck a lot weaker. Marvel Snap locations change up the game in a big way. You're going to win more Marvel Snap when you learn more locations and which locations are good or bad for your Marvel Snap deck. Escape. Winners know when to escape. Don't get hyper-focused on one game. Sometimes you have a bad opening hand and the Marvel Snap locations are stacked against you. It's important in Marvel Snap to learn when to retreat. Focus on winning the matches you have advantages in. Marvel Snap ranks don't care about how many games you win or lose. Sometimes you escape on turn 5 or even turn 6 in Marvel Snap, and overall climb ranks faster. It's not uncommon for top players to be retreating 1 out of every, say, 3 games. When should you snap to get the most from a Marvel Snap? Usually around turn 3 or 4. By then, most locations are revealed and you've had a chance to draw some cards and see what your opponent's deck is trying to do. Ignore meta cards. There are a lot of Marvel Snap decks that have good synergies to win more Marvel Snap. The most effective tactic available in Marvel Snap is often changing quickly, and you'll eventually unlock that card. Build the best deck you can with the Marvel Snap cards you do have and focus on winning with your deck. It's important to learn your decks. The more Marvel Snap decks you know how to win with also means more decks you know how to counter. You're going to do a much better job at countering decks and winning more Marvel Snap when you know your opponent's deck tactics. The sooner you find out what they are playing, the easier it is for you to win in Marvel Snap. New cards in Marvel Snap. You get new cards by increasing your collection level. Your Marvel Snap collection level goes up for every card upgraded. Upgrading your cards is a visual change that requires credits and boosters. Remember, grab your free credits. The credits in Marvel Snap are needed to upgrade your collection level and unlock new cards. Free credits in Marvel Snap are great to have so you can upgrade your collection and get new cards. Boosters. You earn Marvel Snap card boosters for cards in your deck at the end of a match. If you want to earn boosters for a card, you need to have that card in the deck you're using. If you want to upgrade a Marvel Snap card without boosters, you will need to spend gold. Gold is a premium currency and hard to get. Gold should be used very rarely. Upgrading your common Marvel Snap cards first is good. The color border indicates the card upgrade level. I encourage making a Marvel Snap deck of base level unupgraded cards. This way you can get boosters for those cards and upgrade them to increase your Marvel Snap collection level. These decks will probably lose a lot, but it's designed to help you grow your Marvel Snap collection. In Marvel Snap, hot locations are a limited time event. These hot locations are more likely to appear for a little bit of time. In Marvel Snap, the locations really do impact who wins. It can definitely be worth trying a deck that can take advantage of these Marvel Snap hot locations. As a Marvel Snap beginner, focus on winning 2 lanes. In Marvel Snap, you win the match having more power in 2 of the 3 lanes. In order to win more, as a Marvel Snap beginner, don't spread your power trying to win all 3 lanes. Focus on winning 2 lanes to win in Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap has an undo all actions button. If you play a few cards and change your mind, you can click the undo button to pull all your cards back into your hand before you end your turn. You can now redo your card placement how you want. Gold is usually best saved and not spent in Marvel Snap. Sometimes the shop has bundles you can only buy with gold to get unique bonus variants, currency, tokens, avatars, and boosters. Some of these Marvel Snap bundles are really worth spending your hard-earned gold on. Here are some great beginner Marvel Snap card combos. Play Angela in a lane, followed by Nightcrawler. Now, you can move Nightcrawler out of the lane so you can play more cards to further power up the Angela. Play Sunspot early and try and protect your Sunspot with armor. Don't play anything on turn 5 so you can then play the Infinite on turn 6. This gives all of your turn 5 energy to your Sunspot and a very strong turn 6 play. Don't forget you can also debuff your Marvel Snap opponent by playing Iceman and Scorpion. It might not feel like you're having the biggest impact on your opponent, but the Scorpion and Iceman combo can really frustrate your opponent, giving you an advantage to win in Marvel Snap. Storm is a great card to shut down a lane so you can focus on winning one of the other 2 lanes in Marvel Snap. Playing Jessica Jones after Storm is a very energy efficient combo in Marvel Snap. D-Dino is stronger for every card you hold in your hand, and Moon Girl puts more cards into your hand. These 2 cards work very well together to give you a very strong Dino. If you like playing Marvel Snap's ongoing cards, Onslaught and Spectrum have a lot of really good Marvel Snap combos. Claw, Mr. Fantastic, Ant-Man can all get more power when you play Onslaught or Spectrum with them. Playing Medusa in the middle lane, so you can combo on top of that with Ironheart in the middle lane, to then combo on top of that with White Tiger in the middle lane, to then wrap it up with a nice little bow with Odin in the middle lane, is a very, very strong beginner Marvel Snap combo. In Marvel Snap, you can play a Nova and or a Wolverine and then eat them with a Carnage or Venom. This is a very energy efficient, high value play. When you unlock Sabretooth and Nimrod, these cards give even more value for Carnage and Venom to eat. Play Marvel Snap's Blade to discard, say, Wolverine. That's an incredibly efficient play, spending only 1 energy for 7 power. It's a great way to start turn 1 in Marvel Snap. Do me a favor, if you like this video, click like. YouTube channel members to support what I do, and as always, thank you very much for watching this video here. I'm Vadd, and hey, YouTube thinks you might like one of these videos next. Give it a try, and I'll see you there.